DoorDash drivers are losing motivation. Let's talk about it. Dropped off the Dunkin'. Unfortunately, I'm accepting a shop and deliver from Dollar General, and it's only $5. It's taking me back towards the part of the zone that is pretty good, so that's part of why I accepted it. Also, I did just recently get to Platinum, and I would like to stay there, and my acceptance rate is right at 70%. So, as you saw in the intro to my vlog portion, I said I was going to DoorDash until I ran out of gas. Then you saw 2 deliveries and a $12 income week. Safe to say, we did not do what we set out to do. Got 2 pretty lackluster deliveries at the beginning of the week, and then went back to college. And so at school, the zones for DoorDash, the zone that I'm in, it kind of stinks. So the only time I can really dash is between 4:30 and 6:30, and I worked so hard over break to become a platinum dasher so I could dash anytime. And then my deliveries reset. I'm all the way down to maybe 70 deliveries in my past 30 days. And now I'm a gold dasher again, which means I can't dash whenever I want to. So in my opinion, I really enjoy door dashing as a side hustle. But there's a couple things that I think could make it better, and I think a lot of dashers probably feel the same way. My first thing, base pay is not high enough. Some deliveries for DoorDash can be $2.50 and take 20 minutes, and that is getting paid, quick math, $7.50 an hour. Now, the national minimum wage is $7.25. So depending on the state you're in, like right now I'm in Ohio, so minimum wage is $10.25, I think. But I actually live in PA, so minimum wage is $7.25. Either way, nobody wants to work for that little. So I feel like the base pay from DoorDash should be upped because it's not on the customer to leave a better tip. It's not, you should not expect to be paid enough based off of just tips. Number 2, which I believe should be addressed quicker, is the gas issue. So if you want a DoorDash, you should look into getting a car that has good miles per gallon, at least 30. My car gets 17. So that's the combined back roads, side roads, stoplights, goes, and the highway mileage. Obviously on the highway, it's almost 30 miles an hour or 30 miles per gallon. And driving through the neighborhood, it's like 8. So that's obviously not very good. But there should be some sort of better rewards with DoorDash to where my gas, it shouldn't be paid for. Obviously, I don't believe that. But I should get some percentage off on gas. I should get some bonuses for using gas. But as DoorDashers, we're independent contractors. So we get the freedom to decline orders. So we have to pay for our own liberties. The last thing I'm going to address here, and it's kind of a moot point maybe? I don't know if I used that right. I'm going to throw up a Google definition. But when you get to platinum status, and I hope I took a screenshot of it, if not, I'll just look it up. DoorDash gives you a DoorDash sale, like a coupon code to use to order your own DoorDash. You want to know what that is? It's 30% off and order up to $10 every other Monday. And that's if you do 100 deliveries in a month for them. That's it. I opened Uber Eats Pro. You get free Arizona State University online tuition. That's like $10,000 in value each year. Now, I wouldn't want my education from an online ASU, but if you are 30 years old, you have children, you never got to go to school, you're doing Uber Eats as a side hustle, and now you want to get an education, they pay for it. For getting 35 points, I got 15 points in 2 hours. That feels like a much better reward to me than 30% off my order from McDonald's. And that is the best thing that Platinum gives you. Like Platinum gives you the Dash Now, priority to Dash Now, which, okay, that's pretty good, but pretty disappointed with the rewards. Looking at the investment side, I made $12 this week. 70% of $12 is like $8.50, $8.25, whatever. I am not putting that in the account. So we're not going to invest anything this week, which I knew would happen. I was hoping it wouldn't happen this early, but I did know that it was coming. So we'll just look at our investments now. I was hoping that this 830 value you see up here could have been to 1,000 by now. We're a little behind the 8 ball on our $10,000 challenge, but we're working with what we can. Today, the market is up, not a bunch, not as much as some people anticipated, since Donald Trump is taking over now. A lot of my investments. Sorry for looking to the side. That's where my laptop is. A lot of my investments are just not great at this point. So Palantir was a wild whiff, but it has come back around pretty good. That was down $14 last week. Fubo, I'm not upset with that. I'm not upset with it being down 14. It's really not. It's not valued at 370. That's kind of fake value from the Disney deal, but maybe they get a little bit more of a boost when they report their earnings coming up. It is earnings season, so a lot of these stocks that I own are going to be reporting earnings, especially SoundHound. I look forward to SoundHound's earnings because if they could beat expectations, that would get a nice little push for us. Really, this was just a rant video. I feel bad because usually I really enjoy the investing part. That's kind of the whole reason I'm DoorDashing, so I can invest my earnings, try to make $10,000 in a year, which would not be that difficult otherwise. If I wasn't a college student, I'm also an athlete. I golf. I guess it's up for debate, but I'm on a sports team. I take college classes. Obviously, I don't have time to go full force. I also have a social life. I was doing extracurriculars this weekend. It's a good weekend for it. Playoff football, both in the NFL and college. But now I'm going to actually hope that by next week we can be at $1,000. Whether it's through the market gain, because right now you can see we're only up $10, which is down from December. In December, we were probably up $40 or $50 on our investments. And hopefully I can work this week. So I'm going to commit to that. I'll see you guys next week.